language, maybe learning 2 languages, maybe learning NLP, maybe learning hypnotherapy, maybe learning exercise and fitness, some of the things that you'd like to learn in 2010. Courses, studies, some things you'd like to do. We're going to forecast, we're going to think forward a year from now, and just think about how quick last year went. Last year went really, really quick. This year will go equally as quick. What about spiritually? Some of the things you'd like to do on a spiritual level. Meditation, maybe some Tai Chi, maybe some exercise. Get yourself in the best shape ever. How would you like to feel? Peace of mind, happiness, confidence, motivation. And these, what we've just discussed, are some of the most important things in our life. Some of the most important things in our life in terms of us developing and growing, which are very close to us and very close to our heart. Excelling professionally and having a sense of purpose, a sense of well-being, feeling good about ourselves, feeling positive about ourselves. Learning, educating ourselves in different areas, becoming more educated in what we do. It's always good to learn. Whether we learn a language or we learn some techniques or master some new strategies, how fantastic is it to be able to learn and go out there and learn new skills and learn new technology, learn how to do things, taking up courses, meeting people. And also the social element of meeting different people. Now, many people surround themselves around the same people, the same circle of friends for many, many years. And by surrounding ourselves with the same circle of friends year in, year out, we're not giving ourselves a chance to grow and to learn and to nourish and meet new people. One of the greatest things to do, one of the greatest things we've got, is there's 6 billion people in the world out there. It's always nice to meet new people and learn new things and be able to progress and move forward. One of the things to bear in mind is that if we're going to achieve anything in life, we've got to start from the first step. And there's the old analogy, the old saying where the journey of 1,000 miles starts at the first step. So it's fantastic having the long-term vision, and many of us have got a long-term vision. Having that long-term vision is great. The only thing is, if we focus too much on the long-term vision and don't start with the first steps going forward, we're never going to achieve where we want to go. And exactly, all growth is outside our comfort zone, where sometimes we stick in the realms of our own comfort and we don't push ourselves and we don't go forward. And one of the keys and one of the most important things to do is to push ourselves and go forward, because if we just stay where we are, we're never going to go forward. We're never going to feel the benefits of our full potential. And one of the keys, and one of the most important things about this show, and many of the shows on MyRx for Living and Real Coaching Radio, it's all about coming out of your comfort zone and challenging yourself and going forward. And that's what's important. It's really important that we challenge ourselves, come out of our comfort zone and push forward. Because when we're doing that, we're growing and we're moving forward. And that's one of the most important things that we can do. And it's great having this long-term vision. And having the long-term vision is one thing, but actually acting on a long-term vision is another thing altogether as well. We've got to ensure that we act on a long-term vision and we go for it. We don't just put our dreams in the top drawer. We don't just put our dreams on the shelf. We actually come out and go for it and challenge ourselves to go for our dreams and visions. One of the visions that I've always had is to be able to reach as many people as I possibly can with this amazing technology called NLP and the likes of hypnotherapy and CBT. And I look for as many opportunities to help people move forward with their life. And I've been given that opportunity by a number of different outlets, and that's been my long-term vision. And in doing that, it's consistently pushing yourself. It's consistently taking the ups with the downs, because not every day is going to be plain sailing. There are times when you get knocked off your horse, so to speak, and you've got to dust yourself up and get back on again and go again. It's almost like a kid learning to ride a bike, where it's not easy and it takes time, but once we master the art, we can do it forever. And it's just taking them initial knocks and going forward and challenging ourselves, which is key to moving forward. So if we can carry on and we've got that long-term vision, whether it be 10 years, a 5-year plan, and we start with today, then we're moving along the right track. One of the things I said at the beginning of the show is to think of some of the highlights you had in 2009. The reason for doing that was just to reflect on what you have accomplished and just be grateful for what you've done and what you've achieved, but also without just sitting on that, thinking how you want 2010 to go.